Instructor, when you have it, can you give me the DR, please?
Alrighty, all set, Kyle. Ready to go. Ladies, you ready to fly?
Yep, ready.
Alrighty.
Guys, this is it. The police air unit ride along. Clyde! Hey!
I like that. Rihanna's going, hey, this is going really smooth this time.
This is going a lot smoother than the garbage truck ride along.
And Brittany's, that's because I...
Because I'm in charge. Story of our life, Clyde. People have been anxiously waiting. Thank you for your patience. It was a lot to edit. It's right now currently 20 minutes while I'm filming this. I'm gonna cut it down. I don't know how long this is gonna be, but I'd rather err on the longer side than cut out cool stuff because guys, we got a lot of cool stuff. I love Steve Martin. Rihanna's driving. I'm not putting the camera on the dashboard like normal because we have a bad history with that right now. So we're heading to Falcon Field to ride in the police air unit helicopter. I have no idea what to expect. It's gonna be cold. Lily said that the doors are probably gonna be off. Do you have a thermometer? It's 52 degrees. In your car, right there. You do. Now,
I was like, why would I carry one around?
we're gonna stick a thermometer out the window real quick. real quick, it's for the vlog. Just so you guys know, in case you ever need a thermometer, don't ask Rihanna, she doesn't have one. And I think our pilot's name is Joe. I don't know. He's a biker. Did you get it? Did I get him? I don't know. We're not trespassing. They're expecting us. We're here.
Yeah.
Hey! Remember Rihanna?
I do remember Rihanna.
Here, I'll take that.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
I'm John. Nice to meet you.
Hello, John. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
John. His name's John, not Joe. Both start with a J, though. John kind of took us in and started to give us a tour of the hangar and describe the helicopter that we are going to be flying in that day.
We've got 3 helicopters and we've got a couple of planes. This aircraft is an MD-500E. So what I'm gonna do is, I've got a routine, and what I'll usually do is I'll start here in the cockpit and then I'll work my way around to the front of the aircraft, checking everything up top, engine bay, and you can just kind of follow me around. If you have any questions, let me know.
You're Kyle. We haven't had you on the vlog yet.
That's me.
John's the pilot, and this other guy, Kyle. Kyle's an officer, and he's kind of in the co-pilot seat, I guess you could say. I'm not exactly sure what that's called. Kyle's role is more of a facilitator of communicating with ground units, looking for the suspects that they're finding, running the FLIR camera, running the light. I mean, obviously John's gonna be busy flying, so Kyle will be over the loudspeaker if someone gets lost, you know, so they work that way. They work in tandem, they work in pairs, but you need 2 guys to do that job. I don't know. Kyle, hopefully that's correct. I think so. So what are you gonna be doing today?
I'm gonna clean the windshield.
Awesome.
It's super technical.
Could you be, say, someone who already has a helicopter license and then join the PD unit just as an officer and then come here and not have to redo that, or are you already like?
Yes,
like...
sort of half and half. The answer is yes, that is the case. We do have people that come in with prior flight experience, but once they get here, they need to get trained in our aircraft.
Sure.
And we also do a little bit of a different kind of flying. It's not something that, you go to a flight school, they're not going to train you how to fly a police helicopter for police purposes.
First ride in a Rolls Royce?
Yeah,
ever. So, yeah, this is, although the helicopter is manufactured by MD, which incidentally is across the airfield, so the manufacturer of our helicopter is a neighbor, but the engine is manufactured by Rolls Royce, so this is what's called a jet turbine engine.
It's official.
You just open the hangar doors. I wonder wonder how they get. I wonder if that thing takes the helicopter out.
It's the one time we get to drive.
It's like a Mars rover. Yeah, doesn't it?
What's that?
It looks like a Mars rover.
They call that thing the Tiger Tug. Dangerous part of a helicopter is the backside. So we have a spinning tail rotor back here and very hot exhaust.
Is that a camera?
Yeah, this is our camera and our infrared camera.
Oh, cool.
Yep. I'll show you. We've got like, I think our camera in here is a 26 optical. If you stand up here, that's a spinning tail rotor that will do some damage. So belt buckles together. When we are moving somewhere, we'll get to be 120, 130 knots. Put your hand out, you'll get whipped back and hurt your hand a little bit. So just be careful. Okay. Mic needs to go right up against your mouth. We have a little pouch right here with sick bags if you get sick. Questions about any of that?
Nope.
All right. Cool. Let's go and watch the video here.
Safety video.
A few moments later.
Oh my gosh, what are we about to do?
Let's fly in a helicopter.
We watched the safety video, we signed the waiver.
We're prepared as we can be.
So basically their day kind of goes like this. From the start of the shift till the end of the shift, they pretty much only fly twice. They can only be up for about 2 hours at a time, so 4 hours total. These aircrafts only are allowed a certain amount of hours per week, so they can't just keep flying in abundance because of inspections and hours on engines and all that kind of stuff is actually very meticulously planned out hour by hour about every aircraft and how long it's allowed to fly. So our first flight took place in like late morning, early afternoon. They had no calls at this point. These helicopters can kind of act as patrol units as well, so if they don't have a call going on right now, if they aren't dispatched anywhere, then they can just kind of cruise and monitor traffic and see anything that looks, you know, kind of suspicious or not quite right. Basically, they can just patrol like a normal police car would. So this first flight was kind of just get us used to the helicopter, how it flies, kind of give us a little tour of Mesa and the Salt River. It was really fun. Check it out.
Ladies, if at any time you're feeling uncomfortable, ill, whatever, just let us know.
Okay.
Don't try and tough it out.
Have seat slide all the way over there.
What's that?
Get your safety goggles.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. The highlights of the news this Thursday. Traffic accident.
Are you all set down? Ready to go? Ladies, you ready to fly?
Ready.
Alrighty.
A little different than an airplane, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Brittany, you're gonna have to lean over a little bit, but if you want to look over my shoulder, I can show you our camera here. I've got it up on this screen, and we have pretty good zoom on this. So there's that. That's that quarry mountain right there, looking at right now. And then to give you an idea, it doesn't work as well in the daytime. We can switch it to the FLIR, which is the infrared, so that's heat. So you can see right now it's set up on a black hot, so the whiter something is, the cooler it is, the blacker it is, the hotter it is. So that mountain's pretty cool, especially down in the crevices down low. It's much cooler. Now do you see those tractors right there I've got up on the screen? They're pretty hot because that equipment's running.
I've been given this thing, and it's basically like a walkie-talkie, so when I press this down, I can talk to the pilot, Kyle and John, and then Brianna can hear me as well. If I go up, that will go to the actual police radio helicopter.
From New York State.
So this is me pushing it down, talking to John and Kyle right now, and Rihanna.
2300.
How are you doing, Rihanna?
And Brittany, just a recommendation, if you want to try, if you cup your hand over that mouthpiece, it'll help with some of that wind noise.
Okay, thank you. Is this helping? Oh, it helped a little bit. Thank you.
Yeah, that's better. Have either of you ever hiked the Wind Cave Trail?
I have.
you'll see it real clear up here on the left. So we, from time to time, we'll have to come out here, we'll get a call, and our fire department will need some help. They'll either need folks dropped off, gear dropped off, because it's a lot easier, especially when it's hot, if we can help them out. We'll get pretty close here. Break up their nice day of idyllic hiking. You see them up there?
Yeah, I think so.
47. All right, I'm going to go down and to the right.
So loud and clear.
Check.
Yeah, there's your roller coaster for you. Yeah, so once you build up that speed too, you can come up. This is called a cyclic climb. You bleed off that airspeed, and you level out.
Now she's saying that the males are yelling at her.
That's how you can get some altitude pretty quickly.
How was it?
I loved it.
I like
So,
the
Rihanna.
roller coaster part, like when we went up and then dropped and like.
When you're in the orbit, the wind goes down a little bit over here.
Yeah, that was nice for me.
Yeah, I felt like it was harder when we were spinning.
This is the most exciting part of the day, the fueling.
The fueling, all right.
We can stand for about 2 hours before we're out of gas.
All right, Brittany, how was it? What'd you think?
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was super windy. I was shaking at the beginning because it was so cold.
I know, me too.
But then you get used to it.
Yeah.
I loved the spinning.
Of course you did.
Rihanna.
I loved the roller coaster moves.
Yeah.
I liked when we came up to the mountain and then turned.
That was
fun.
freaking
I was
fun.
Like, that's a roller
That was
coaster.
unexpected as well. So Rihanna,
It
I'm
was
glad
a
you did
good
it.
experience. I'm very glad I did it. I thought it was so much fun. The only thing I didn't like was the spinning. I had to like grab Brittany. I was like, Brittany, I can't do this. But it's so cool. And you just feel like free, you know?
Can we come over here and like stalk you guys for a little bit?
Sure.
So Mark was telling us that you and Mark are the only two mechanics for the whole aviation unit.
Yes, indeed.
That's
We're
it.
Only City of Mesa aircraft mechanics.
What are you guys doing specifically right now on this one?
We just put this engine in it, and so right now we're hooking everything up to the engine. Basically, when an aircraft comes out of inspection, it's good for about a week of flying. And so when this one starts flying tomorrow, it's good for about a week. Then I have a few days to work on that. Then if I have time, I can jump back over here. And before the other aircraft time's out, then I got to start working on it again.
Geez, that's a week turnaround. That's a stressful time crunch there. Is this a brand new engine?
No, this engine was overhauled recently. Their total life expectancy before they need to be overhauled is around 2,000 hours. And so we've met the 2,000, so we sent it out for overhaul, and we just got it back recently. So we're just putting it back in and trying to get it reinstalled.
Oh, Rihanna. Good.
Very more spacious than I thought up here.
These are the pedals.
Yep, those are the tail rotor anti-torque pedals.
Can I press it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's spring-loaded, so you're going to get some fight against your foot.
Like when she's moving hers, it's gonna move the other person's too.
Exactly the same, yeah.
So if
they're
one of
mirror
them,
controls.
if one
Oh,
of
look,
them moves
look,
it
okay.
different, you can feel it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah.
I
See?
know that's. Oh my
You're-
gosh!
You're in the
I'm in the
helicopter.
pilot seat.
So then this is like what we go up.
And I know it.
Is this the camera control?
Yeah, that's the hand controller for the clear.
It's me, Rihanna, in a helicopter seat. This would be very dangerous if
Yeah.
we were in charge of a helicopter.
I
Could you imagine if we both came pilots? That could be your co-pilot. Did it.
52, I think?
72?
Yeah.
Good year.
Just chilling in the plane.
So So in a plane, this is gonna seem silly, but in a plane, when you want to go up, watch it say that, Rihanna. You pull this way, and you go down. You push down.
Yep, you can do it. Pull back just gently. There you go.
Wait, do that. Hold on, Rihanna. Keep doing that. Wow. Why not flaps? So what do you like flying? What do you prefer flying, planes or helicopters? Or is there even a preference?
I'm not piloting helicopters yet, so I don't know. It's a different kind of flying. I think it depends on what you're gonna do. I mean, obviously police work, but even just like tooling around, like we wanted to go look at Wind Cave, right?
Yeah.
You can't do that in this.
Yeah.
If I want to go to Sedona, I'm gonna take a plane. You know what I mean?
All right, so I'm gonna go up with them again for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Rihanna's gonna stay here. She did not care for the spinning of the vehicle, or is it a vehicle? Aircraft? I guess. So I'm gonna go up and hang out. Watch, now I'm gonna vomit because I said this all. So the second flight, this flight that I went on alone without Rihanna, this flight, guys, this flight was so amazing. In this flight, you get to see the air unit directly coordinate with the ground units to find robbery suspects, like who fled in a car. It's so cool. You get to see the coordination, how all the system works. I was so stoked that we got this flight. It was one of the coolest things I have ever seen in my life to date, and I'm not over-exaggerating. It was awesome. So I'm going to take Kyle's post-interview that I did after all of this happened and we landed to kind of help explain what you're seeing and what exactly is going on. So hopefully that's not confusing. You're going to see Kyle talk about it as if it's already happened, but his words are better than mine, so we're just going to use his. Cool? Awesome. Second flight. So do we have a call right now?
Yeah, there might be someone running. Yeah.
Oh, fun.
All good? Buckle
Yes.
in, ready to go?
Ready.
Confirming you have visual on that shoplifting vehicle.
We've got a ground unit with visual of it westbound 68 safely. We're en route, so we'll give you an update here in just a minute when we're on scene.
Apache Junction Police had three people, I think, is what we found out later, that shoplifted, sounded like something like $1,500 worth of baby formula. The East Mesa units got the call that that vehicle was headed kind of our way, and then we had a couple guys that had seen it, and then they had to get on the 202, southbound on the 202. Then we had another Mesa unit that found it on the 60. So that was kind of where we picked it up.
Yeah, he very well could have got back on 60, that's for sure. He kind of last moment buried over the gore point, and the unit continued on the freeway, so... Yeah. Come around here. Something in the driveway back here.
Okay, we'll stop right here. Sorry to interrupt. It's getting good. I don't know if you noticed it, so I'm going to rewind the footage, okay? And I'm going to stop right here. That car in the driveway is what Kyle noticed, and that is the car. I mean, come on. Kyle's a ninja. The fact that he saw that, I mean, you saw it too, passed right by, didn't seem odd, but it is odd from the air. No one would park that way. Halfway up a driveway with the doors open. It just seemed weird, and it matched the description, and guess what? It was the car.
Third cul-de-sac in at the very south side. Oh, door open. Yeah. That looks like a Explorer. Yeah.
So we looked for a little bit, and then we ended up finding it in a circle, in a cul-de-sac. Mm-hmm. And all three of the people that were in the car had run, and they left the car just kind of running in a random driveway.
Oh yeah, there he is. He's sitting on top of that junction box. They're all running back to their cars to go run to this next guy. They're hustling. And that unit, as you make the turn, take your first right in the alley right there. And then as you go around the corner of the alley, when you're facing south, they'll be due straight of you, just to the right. We're all the way at the end, right up against the 60. He's sitting on a box, blue shirt.
And they arrested two
of the three. Third one was outstanding. I don't know where they are. So.
Look at that, Brittany. You got a.
Team 40.
Foot pursuit, that was a good one. That was a good one.
It sounds like they're
especially for daytime.
So I'm here at the hangar by myself because Brittany's off in the helicopter flying, and I didn't go with them because when they orbit and they spin, it makes me sick. So I'm just chilling here, hanging out with the mechanics, and yeah, just waiting for her to get back. So anytime now, Brittany.
How you doing back there, Brittany?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, nice job on that, Cal. Good pickup on that vehicle. That vehicle sitting there. It's like, that looks a little weird. So, Brittany, these are our, we call them our violent offender unit, and they get people who need to go back to jail.
So then, when we finished that call, then we went to work with our violent offender unit, and they go after the bad guys. And so they had someone there that was in that house, and so when we got on scene, they basically, what we do is we kind of wait for them, and then we all kind of move in on the house together. And so we make it, so then they go to apprehend those people. So that was whoever they had in that house.
Good flying, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
That was awesome.
Glad you were able to spend the day with us.
Yeah, it was so cool.
I think Rihanna would have been not so well on that flight.
No.
You had a hard time on that one?
We were whipping around pretty hard.
Oh, yeah? Cool. So you got to see some action then.
I did, it was really cool.
Good flight. We got to cover it.
I've never seen someone arrested from the air before.
Mutually.
Hey! I'm alive!
How was it?
It was awesome. We helped like
Her hair right now.
I know, can you help me? Look,
Wait,
it's like just a knot.
Look at Brittany's hair.
It's like a knot.
That's our logo for Falcon.
What we just got, we each.
What? We just got these.
Yeah. Look at that. That was it.
What?
Like a whole day with the PD air unit. What'd you think?
So much
Your
fun.
first time in a helicopter?
Yeah, my first time in a helicopter, and I loved it. It was a lot of fun. How was your
My solo
2-hour solo flight with some crazy calls?
It was really freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie. The coordination that I saw between the air unit and the ground units, and how we were able to pinpoint people in alleys, and it was like how Kyle noticed that car was like, that doesn't look right. And then the guys ran away and we found them, and like that would have been nearly impossible to do without the air unit. So it was really cool.
I'm sorry I missed
John was
it.
an amazing pilot. Thank you so much for everything. Here, I'm gonna shake your hand.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. We're gonna get out of here
Yeah,
soon.
thanks for coming out.
Yeah, we appreciate you. You're awesome.
Oh,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
being patient with us and teaching us everything.
Of course. Thanks again for coming out.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my pleasure. Absolutely.
Thanks for keeping me company
No,
while
absolutely. I'm glad. I hope you guys had a good time.
We did.
Yeah.
We learned a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you
you
Hey, it
so
was nice to meet
much.
you both. Have a good day, okay? Thanks for joining us.
Bye, Kyle. Rihanna.
This was amazing.
One more thing. It was super cool when Kyle's like, okay, go south. No, go north. And John, how quickly he has to react to what Kyle is directing to do and how much they do work in a team. And it's cool how that orbit kind of like, I don't know if I can do it. You kind of have to spin a certain way. It's not direct. So your tail's kind of falling out, I guess, like that. I don't know. Kyle showed me, but you kind of like spinning a certain way and how you have to fly. And John we did that for like 35 minutes. We just spun. It was really cool. All right, that's it. That's the air unit. It was so much fun. Next week's vlog, spring training, or maybe at the end of this week. I'm trying to catch back up. This one took forever to edit, but we've already shot and went to a spring training game. A couple of them with the Cubs and the A's. Spring training in Mesa, huge deal. So that's gonna drop sometime soon. Probably maybe 3 days from now. I don't know, but sooner than next week, hopefully. That's the next vlog. Spring training game, Mesa. Keep suggesting. The air unit was awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for that suggestion. It was so cool to see it. Hopefully you guys got some good information out of it. I can't give you everything. I'm trying to cut it down and make it watchable. So there are certain things that, you know, you may still have questions for. If you ask us a question in the comments, maybe we can ask that question of PD and then we can facilitate. So ask your questions too. If we didn't answer a question that you were waiting for, drop us a line and we'll get back to you. Spring training games dropping next week. Thanks for watching. Real Mesa out.